the case should arrive to you like this. This is what we've agreed. So basically, Carolina or Claire will have done the verification of the mobile phone number of the client and the email address of the client. So these boxes should be ticked green here. That means that they've already checked, and usually they will do this at the screening on the telephone with the client. They'll just send them a text and an email. They'll ping on their phone, just like mine did there a minute ago, and they'll be able to say, yeah, that's me, grand, verified. So it should arrive to you like that. The default will also be set like this with message preferencing, email, SMS, and auto. Now, let me explain about that. And you may understand this already, but I'm just going to repeat it anyway. So the point of this is that as soon as an appointment is made, as soon as you create an appointment for this new client in Pragmatic Tracker will automatically send out a reminder to the client by email and SMS if you've chosen it, and it'll do it automatically 3 days before the appointment and 1 day before the appointment. So that's the first thing. It'll happen automatically. So they'll get either a text, either or both of a text and email, and you can decide if the email is working fine for the client. You can switch off. You could just simply switch off the SMS here like that. You can figure that out. Now, the bit I want to bring attention to is this including measures bit. So there's no confusion about this. So the default will be like this without this chosen. But this gives you the opportunity to choose what to do. Now, if it's me with a new client, I'm very happy to have links to measures go out to the client before I see them. I'll email them explaining about it and stuff like that, or I'll talk to them on the phone and I'll say, you're going to get a link to fill in some questionnaires. It's really helpful for both of us that I have a good sense of how things are for you at the moment before we meet, and we can discuss that. We can discuss all of that when you come in at your first session. I really like that. I like having that information available to me. But I'm well aware of the fact that there are some therapists, and maybe some of you guys, who are far happier to actually go through those questionnaires with the client in the room with you that first time. And that's perfectly fine. So this gives you the option. If you are me and you want the client to fill in the questionnaires before you actually come into the session, you would tick reminder 2. Now, why not reminder 1? Because reminder 1 by default comes out 3 days before the appointment. 3 days before the appointment is too soon, or sorry, too long before the appointment for people to fill in measures. You want them to fill in measures because you're asking about over the last week, including today. You want them to fill out the measure as close to the appointment as possible. So reminder 2 comes out 25 hours before the appointment. Therefore, if you want them to fill in the measures, you choose reminder 2. You would never really choose reminder 1.